Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick video on Mobe, on their payment processors, on the ongoing court issue, right, against Mobe, as well as I want to talk about victims here. I also want to talk about getting scammed. Okay. Before I go any further with this video, I just gotta let you know I never was a Mobe affiliate. I looked into it. I thought it's a good system. I still think it's a good system, right? But I never marketed it. Okay, I was never promoting it. Okay, just had to get that out of the way. Okay. So I've been following their case for a little while now. After they got hit with the FTC cease and desist order, right? Seems like they have like one of the payment processors that they were using seems to have like around $6 million worth of funds, and it seems to be frozen. I'm guessing in a bank account somewhere. Court most likely wants to get their hands on these funds and put it into, from what I've read so far, okay, it seems like they're going to take those funds. They can get those funds. All they got to do is give a court order, right? Issue a court order, and funds are going to have to be released because it's an ongoing case. And then they're going to be held in a different account. Most likely they're going to put it into a different account, and most likely they're going to try and make some ka-ching on this victims funding. Okay, I don't know if they're going to keep the profits, but $6 million, if they put it in the right account, even if they're the authorities, right, government, court, etc., if they put that $6 million worth of victims funds, I'm saying victim here, these are like quotes, okay, just whenever you see me do this, it means quotes. So they're going to take $6 million worth of victims funds, and they're going to put it into their own account, and they're going to earn interest off of it. Now, is that money going to get released to the victims? Okay, that I don't know. We're going to have to just wait and see what's going to happen here with this ongoing case. Okay, now I want to talk about were people scammed? Were people scammed with Mobe? Okay, I don't think so. Even though I never marketed Mobe. See, here's the thing. They got in ship because of the way it was being promoted and the ad copy that they were using mainly. Okay, representation was giving people the idea of quick and easy success. And then we saw the leaders out there. We have leaders in this industry of network marketing, right? Make money online. Who know what they're doing, who have learned skill sets. They're not lucky people. They're not special people. They're just like everyone else. Most likely they struggled for years and years and years. There's no such thing as an overnight success story. A lot of people will come into a system like Mobe. Some people will position all the way and think that just by positioning to the tune of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 is going to guarantee them success. So you're just buying a position. It's like buying. It's not a franchise, but it's like a virtual franchise. Even you get resale rights to sell products at those levels. Now, if you look at a franchise model, franchise models, we have like Subway franchise. I don't know how much a Subway franchise costs. I'm going to guess maybe $700,000 to $1 million, depending on what location you're looking into. But hundreds of thousands of dollars, over $500,000 for sure, for a Subway franchise or even a Taco Bell franchise. It's not. Is it always 100% success rate with brick and mortar franchise like Subway or any of these franchise, Taco Bell as an example here? I'm just using these companies' names as an example here, right? But are they guaranteed success? Because I don't think so. I knew a guy who had another franchise. It wasn't Subway or Taco Bell, but it was like one of those. I'm not going to say the name of that company, but it was a very popular brand, and it's they've got chains everywhere. And he came in, bought himself a job because hundreds of thousands of dollars to get one of these brick and mortar franchises, right? And then he started working about 80 hours a week, and he still didn't mind. He was a hard working type of person. He liked to be there. was never at home with his family, and hardly ever saw his children. His wife would bring his kids to the business so that he could see them every single day when it wasn't busy. That's how he maintained a relationship with his family after he bought the franchise. And he said he was making money, but the problem was he wasn't seeing his wife and kids, which was killing him inside. And then eventually, yes, this ties right into your success. If you're still watching this, and if you're still calling yourself a victim here, right? You really need to do yourself a favor, because if it's fire your boss and replace your income, and you're still struggling and you're still not seeing the type of results that you want, you've got to question, you've got to start looking at yourself, because something must be going wrong and you got to figure out what it is. So just listen to my story, or don't, do whatever you want. Whatever you do decide to do, hopefully it does serve you, whatever decision that you decide to do, whatever, take responsibility for it. Watch this video to the end, or don't watch this video to the end. It's up to you, okay? So this franchise dude I was talking about bought the franchise, didn't see his family, made money. Then all of a sudden he said the next thing they did was open up another store just like his store, maybe within a 3-mile radius, okay, within a 3-mile radius. And he's like, holy shit, how could they do that to me? And then he said it happened again. 3-4 months later, within a 5-mile radius, another store was opened up, same exact store that he bought into. And he says, now I got to split my profit with not 2 businesses, with 3 different businesses with the same name. Because if you have 3 of the same companies, all within a 5-mile radius, exactly the same, offering the same food, the people are going to go to the one that's closest and most convenient for them. Okay, so this poor guy had to split his profits into 3, and then he eventually he quit the franchise. He had to go out there, advertise, and get someone else to sign over the contract that he signed with them. And he lost money, okay, and he was willing to do so happily, walked away. But this type of guy here now, this still ties into your success, so I recommend you still keep watching this video. So next thing you know, what he does, he doesn't go to rip-off report, right, and said the franchise company scammed me. He doesn't go to FTC and said the franchise company scammed me because I had an agreement with them, and all of a sudden they started up 2 more businesses and took away 2/3 of my profit. He didn't do that. Why didn't he do that? Because this guy put out over $700,000 into because he wanted to be his own boss, right? He has a different type of mindset than someone who could just join with a $50 first front end product of an application. An application fee is a product, by the way. It's a front end product. It's a qualifier. And even if Mobe, even if you could get all in for $40,000 or $50,000, it's nothing compared to you trying to put out $500,000 or $700,000 or $1 million and then buying yourself a job, right? And even I just spoke about a gentleman who was pissed off and walked away from his business, and he worked there for 3 years. He ran his own franchise for 3 years, lost out on seeing his kids every day. They had to come and visit him for 3 years because he was there for 7 days a week. But he still didn't bitch and whine. He didn't say, I got scammed. He probably felt he got scammed, but his mindset's different. So the people at Mobe, were they victims? You guys victims? If you see the leaders making all the money, couldn't you wanted to make the same kind of money right away, were you doing any marketing? I seen another there was another company out there, and a lady was talking about, oh, she failed. She said that she spent like $10 million in advertising, and the company was a scam because she only made like $10 or something like that. I know I'm exaggerating a little bit here, $10, over $10 million. Okay, so let's get back to the whole point here. No one scammed you. No one scammed you. Okay? The thing is, if all the victims here, all the victims at Mobe, if they could make money, if they could just join, put down $40,000 and make money like the top leaders at Mobe did, by just joining, right? If they were making profit like the top leaders, they would never say scam, I got scammed. Okay? Because here's the thing. At the end of all of this, what does this mean? What does this mean for the victims? Okay? What is a victim? What is it? We got crypto deals. Crypto, you guys know crypto, right? We heard of BitConnect, we heard of USI Tech, to name, two of the biggest players and the greatest examples of what could happen. We've got people who bought into those two ventures, and you know what they're doing still? Some people have lost thousands of dollars. You know what they're still doing? They're still looking for the one that's going to work for them, right? They don't get it. There's no system. There's no system that you could just join and sit back and you're going to get rich, fire your boss. Who the hell? Who comes up with this kind of stuff? And then you guys want to complain and say everything's a scam out there, and you complain to Big Brother. What you need to understand about Big Brother, if you don't understand it, FTC, yes, it's a consumer watchdog, but at the end of the game, at the end of the story, at the end of the day, the FTC, what they care about, they do not want the average person. Of course, they've got to govern certain companies out there and make sure everything is compliant. And that's a good thing that they're doing so. But after all of that, do you think that they want any of you guys to fire your boss? They want your ass stuck at your job. They want you to rot away. They want you to work at a job, feed the economy like a battery, just like in the Matrix movie, that movie with Keanu Reeves. Feed the economy until you can no longer support it, and then they want to pull your plug, let you kick the bucket, and then get all the younger people into the game. That's all they want from you. They don't want to see systems like Mobe, because here, after all of that, it came down to the top leaders producing, right? I'm not going to name their names. I know of these guys. I don't know them personally. One guy over in the UK, he's a powerhouse marketer. Did he start out like that? No, he struggled. There's a guy in the UK, I call him a young guy because he's like 15 years or 20 years younger than me. He struggled for 9 years at his computer, trying to make money with a big ticket opportunity, and he was dying. Like, his mom was crying for him. He struggled for a long time. I know his story, okay? And he invested. He went to events. He went all the way from the UK. He went to Las Vegas. And for 9 months, he had to sit there, and he was crying. He was crying. I heard him tell his story on stage. He was crying, tears. He saw the leaders making money. This was a different company, way before Mobe. And for 9 months, he was trying to build his business online. He kept banging his head against the wall. He paid so much money. He went from the UK all the way to Las Vegas. Okay, and to try and figure out what the hell are the top leaders doing that I'm not doing. And his mom, when he started making money, his mom, she started crying. Not because of the money coming in. She's like, oh my God. She's like, if you guys could only know what my son went through here, and to see a mother, from a mother's point of view, to see one of her youngest son, she says her heart went out every single day to him, for what he went through, what she saw him go through, and she didn't think it would work. She didn't think he would ever succeed, but she cried tears when he actually, things started working for him online. Okay. There's another guy, he has a blog right over here in Canada, Vancouver. Sometimes he's in California. I tell you, you guys don't know what he went through. I heard his story. He still goes through all kinds of stuff. But these guys have been in the game for a long time, and then there's other names, right? Other people, other images I could plant, and you guys may know who I'm talking about. There's no victims here. There's no victims. Keep crying big brother every time. Oh, I got scammed. You got to take responsibility. We're still hearing a lot of stuff with BitConnect. I never promoted BitConnect, but I do videos around BitConnect, around those keywords. There's no freaking victims with people lost money with those crypto schemes, because at the end of the day, we're dealing. You guys, aren't you guys adults? Are you guys adults, or are you guys children with diapers? I'm not trying to talk down to you. What are you? Take responsibility. If you got bought into Mobe, you agreed. And if you could make money like the top leaders, you'd be sitting on the other side of the fence saying, I don't know, there's no such thing as victim. I'm not even part of Mobe, and I'm here telling you, there was no damn victim. No freaking victim. And if you're still watching this video, and you calling yourself victim, I'm pointing a finger at you. If you calling yourself victim, and you still want to live that dream, then you got to start thinking a little differently. There's something you're doing wrong, right? Especially the thinking. You got to watch that thinking. Are you a victim? Are you truly a victim? If you are a victim, you've got no personal power. You can't do nothing to change. It doesn't matter what you join, right? Does not matter. So that's why I want to end this video. This is how I'm going to end this video. Something to ponder. Something for you guys calling yourself victims. You put money into it. Yes, Mobe or Mobe, whatever the hell they call it, right? Didn't represent themselves right. I'm not here trying to say, oh, they're the best company. I could care less. I could care less about the company itself. Okay, I don't know the company owner. I don't know these top marketers personally, but I'm online every single day. Okay, and this industry of make money online is a way for you guys to free yourself. Because we see people freeing themselves every single day. We see it, right? We see proof that it can happen. But half of these people probably used to call themselves victims in the past until they finally figured out that bullshit, that type of mindset is not going to help anyone. Going to FTC all the time complaining, I got scammed. Stop joining stuff if everything's a scam, right? Even those guys that lost money with BitConnect, who'd be dumb enough to go and get a loan? You see that there's a big difference with Mobe and BitConnect. BitConnect was promising riches for just joining. Mobe got, as far as I understand, got in trouble because they were using ad copy pretty well saying that it was easy and quick, and maybe you could get a 6-figure income in 90 days, right? But the thing is with Mobe is an affiliate program. And with Mobe, or Mobe, in the leaders that were making the line shares of the profit, some of you guys are going to think like, oh, it's MLM and the people on the top that's bullshit. It comes down to skill set. Comes down to your skill set, what you're willing to do for yourself, and it's not going to happen overnight. Some guys and girls have been in this game for 2 decades, right? I know a young lady, it's young lady, there I go again. She's younger than me, so I'm calling everyone young lady, because I'm like 47, right? I'm not old. She was marketing for 18 years, in network marketing, right? And made like $20 in her first 18 years. But after that point, she made, I just saw a video with her the other day. She's marketing the very same system that I'm marketing right now. $300,000. $300,000 over a 3-year period after the 20-year mark. Does that mean it takes 20 years of a learning curve, right? Does that scare you? No, it doesn't mean that. It means people go back and forth. They're going to call themselves victim one day. Then maybe for 10 years, they're going to call themselves victims. They get angry, bitter. Angry and making money are 2 different things, by the way. Anger, and I'm not giving you the finger, guys. Making money are 2 different things. So if you get pissed off easily, that's not going to help you here. Okay, so what can you do? What can you do with all this? Well, what you're going to have to do is first start thinking differently. Okay, and you got to realize government. Yes, we need laws. We need strict laws. We need companies like especially these crypto deals that keep coming out. Oh, just join us. And you see with BitConnect and Mobe, in order to succeed with Mobe, you have to become a marketer, right? Everyone in Mobe. You can't just join Mobe, and get rich. It's the stupidest thing. People make money by selling products. You got to go out there and market yourself. You got to get traffic. You got to get leads. You got to learn and get a little bit of authority, get some credibility going, right? And if you're not doing any of these things, and you still want to live the dream, you're going in the opposite direction. You want to go down there, or maybe you're going down there and you want to go over there. That's insane. Are you learning the skill sets? Are you learning the skill sets that you need to learn right now, or are you going to keep bitching and whining that everything's a scam? You got scammed. Don't get into the crypto deal that they're promising that has network marketer recruiters, even if they're on YouTube, right? Don't just join them and sit there. I'm trying to find the one that's going to work. That's bullshit. There's no system you're going to sit back and just join, no matter what network marketer tells you, right? That's bullshit. The only people that are making a lot of money with those crypto deals are the network marketers who know how to market and promote, right? Everyone else, the passive people, they're always going to be the victims. Always. You can't be the passive person and you want to live the dream. Then you're going to look for typical results. Typical results is do next to nothing, and hopefully you keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully life changes magically on its own for you. That's not going to happen. Change is going to happen. It's going to have to start from inside of you. Okay, it has to start from inside of you. Okay, that's what you need to understand, and it starts with the way that you think. In order to succeed with Mobe, you'd have to go out there and market the memberships, market the lead capture pages, etc. A lot of people weren't doing that. Okay, a lot of people tried it out for a little while. I'm going to do a little bit of advertising here. Oh, that didn't work. Even paid advertising in itself, they've got so many different forms of, and each form of paid advertising is a learning curve in itself. You can't just plug traffic. Some traffic sources are going to work, and some are not going to work, no matter what you do. That's just the way it goes. Your job as a marketer is to find the ones that are going to work with your offer. Okay. So let's conclude this video. What are you going to do for yourself? I'm not going to pitch anything today. Normally I do a talk. I give some value. Right? No link to click on here. Just hopefully some of you guys stuck around right to the end of the video. So if life's not working for you right now, you're not getting the type of results, this is what I'm gonna conclude this video with. You can't call yourself a victim. I've been there, done that years ago. That's why I can speak all of this from experience. I never joined systems since I came online and called them scams. I never did that. Right from the start, I understood that my results are dependent on myself. Your results are dependent on you. Doesn't matter what you join. With BitConnect, right? I'll go back with BitConnect again. Because some of you guys are familiar with BitConnect too. So BitConnect was offering ROI, ridiculous percentages of ROI, and people were just, great majority of people on this planet are passive people who like to complain. Joined it like crazy. People were remortgaging their houses. A lot of them knew that there wasn't really any mining going. Where's the proof? Even up to now, BitConnect is still in existence with their anonymous owners, right? The FTC, SEC, they're after FBI now, right? Are after. They want to know. They want to get their claws on the founders. That's what they want of BitConnect, and they're going to shake every single tree down until that does happen. They're going after the top promoters. I did a video a couple days ago on one of their top promoters. I mentioned his name. I noticed he subscribed to my channel, and he's got a lot more momentum than I do. I could get a lot more momentum if I was promoting all these crypto deals. I know Mobe is not a crypto deal. Mobe. You make money with Mobe. I'm going to say it again. You make money with Mobe or Mobe by selling their memberships, and it comes down to your success comes down to your skill set of a marketer, right? With BitConnect, the whole idea was that passive people could just come in and make passive money. Some guy just came to my channel yesterday. He says he's explaining to me like passive thing is the new thing, and I should look. Where have I been for the last? Come on, that sounds like a brand newbie coming online. He's gonna have to learn. That's a myth right there. There ain't no such thing as passive income, right? Some people are gonna think about laundromats. Are they truly passive? Vending machines. You got to do something for the money. You're always going to have to. Okay. So that's what I'll leave you to draw your own conclusions. If you're not getting the type of results that you want in life, and you need to start asking yourself some questions. Why is that? If you're going to keep getting angry, if you are angry, and keep pointing fingers at everyone, that's not going to serve you. It's just not going to serve you. Okay? You don't want to die with the music still in you. You came for some type of experience. But this experience will not come unless you learn certain lessons. You got to learn them. They're here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And there's just things as human beings. The average human being, even if they're adults, are like people with diapers. Baby games are happening. Okay, baby games are what's the great majority that's happening. Baby games. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and hopefully you got some value here today. Take care.